I was 8 years old when I took my first guitar lesson. There were about 6 of us in the class, half adults, half kids. The kids had trouble gripping the instrument, let alone playing it. To engage us, the instructor taught baby versions of even the simplest chords. The first was the baby G. 1 finger, 1 string. Not really a chord, but an echo of one that blended in just fine when we played along with the adults. Brendan, all of 1 year older than I was, sat to my right. As I happily strummed the baby G, which I so easily mastered, I saw him pick his guitar up by the neck and pretend to repeatedly smash it into the ground. I laughed. Did this kid think he was a rock star already? When I asked him what he was doing, it quickly became apparent that he was not trying to be Van Halen. He was frustrated. "I can't do the G chord," he said. I offered to show him the baby G, but he shrugged me off. He wanted to play the full G chord, just like the adults. When I asked him why, he turned, completely composed, and replied, "You must never take the easy path. You must take the hard path." I'm pretty sure Brendan didn't really understand the magnitude of what he was saying, and that he was probably just parroting his parents. But even though he couldn't strum worth a damn, his words were a stroke of brilliance that I have grown to appreciate and respect. This class of 2015 has already challenged itself, and I must say, we're a pretty good group. We have athletes and mathletes, artists, and a long orange line, scholars, volunteers, advocates, and champions. The list goes on. And some of us have had to face challenges we did not seek, confronting early loss and fighting to overcome disadvantage and adversity. But to this point, I think most of the challenges we have faced have either been thrust upon us or have been the selections from a limited programmed menu. What courses to take, what activities to pursue, what jobs are available, etc. Until now, our lives have been relatively structured. The question is, what path will we walk tomorrow? There is no course, no chart, no map. Indeed, part of the challenge is finding where to begin. There will be many choices and decisions to be made, all with consequences. At best, we can try to follow some guiding principles. And I submit to you that one is to choose not the easy path, but the hard one. Its rewards will be great. After tonight we disperse, soon many of us going off to college or starting that first real job. Time will begin to pass. Who will you see when you look in the mirror? Will you be the guy who wakes up, goes to work, comes home, watches TV, goes to bed, and does the whole thing over again the next day? Traveling along the proverbial path between PHS East and West, back and forth? Or will you engage and be or become part of something larger than you thought possible? Will your date on Saturday night be with your couch, Netflix, and some Chipotle? Or will you run across the street and stop that girl before she gets on the bus because you just have to know her name? Will you hide behind the water cooler while the boss disparages, degrades, or does the dishonorable or dishonest? Or will you stand up, remembering that there is no place for hate or bullying, and every place for character, and that these keywords and phrases mean something far beyond Pennsbury's walls? Will you complain about the schools and parks, or will you volunteer? Will you lament the state of politics, or will you run for office? Will you shake your head when a loved one falls ill because she did not take care of herself? Or will you treat your body as well as your car and keep it running as smoothly as possible? Take a chance on a business venture. Pick yourself up if it fails and try something else. Live far away, where it's all up to you. Return to family and friends. Find romance, have your heart broken, then get back up and find who or what makes you happy. Read to a child, visit with a senior, protest an injustice. Because reading about illiteracy, aging, and riots on the internet is not enough. Try though you're tired. Fly though you're frightened. Speak up though you tremble. Run, strive, climb, and push. Contribute, extend, risk, and rebound. Struggle, stretch, broaden, and grow. Class of 2015, I implore you, take not the easy path, but the hard one. Its rewards will be great. Or, put another way, try to play the full G chord. You will make a richer sound, and you will lead a richer life. Congratulations, class of 2015.